Hey everybody, it's Monday evening and I have not posted an update for about a week, and the reason being is that I've been working on several videos at once about several projects that I've been working on at once, and the problem with that is that I just haven't got anywhere and I'm starting to feel a little bit overwhelmed and like I'm spending too much time editing videos and not enough time enjoying the hobby, and more so not enough time enjoying your videos and leaving comments and things like that. So rather than try and get my head down and render all the graphics that I've been doing and doing all the fancy animation and all of that stuff, I just thought I'd make a simple video that paid much more attention to the projects that I'm working on. And the best way to do that was to pick up the new camera that I just bought and just shoot something now. The biggest problem is that I don't know where to start. I don't know whether to talk to you about the projects I'm working on, what I've been doing, how I work, where I work, all of those things. I don't know which is the beginning of the story. So I thought I'd just do it all at once by just picking up the camera and showing you around my room, showing you around what I'm working on, and very quickly bringing you up to speed. So without further ado, let's go have a look. Okay, so we're using the new Panasonic Lumix GH1 that I just picked up this weekend. It's HD, so I hope that you enjoy the quality of video that you'll see on the channel. I'll do my best to make sure that everything's crystal clear and looking good. Speaking of which, this is my shelf. I know this is what you're not meant to do, but here in my cupboard, in my little apartment, is my work area, and that's some clothes that I'm getting rid of, taking it to the salvos. It's not garbage, and this is where I work, on my desk, and that's me being edited on another video, and we'll ignore that. And I just thought that I would show you quickly what my little workspace is like. So I work here at my desk, and I keep all my stuff here in these two parts of my cupboard. Behind the mirror door over there is where I keep all my clothes and everything like that. And but here I've converted this into my workspace. So where do we start? Let's start over here. So the other day on eBay I picked up 60 more Vallejo model color paints for about $2 each, which is fantastic because they retail here at $5.50 in Australia. But there was a clearance sale in the UK, and an eBay seller was selling lots of 60 paints at once. The only thing was that they were random. They were promised that they would each be individual, so there was no duplicates, but I didn't know what colors I was getting. And as I'll cover in maybe another video, I'm very precise with my paint choices. I actually have an Excel spreadsheet that converts GW paints into Vallejo model color paints, and I use that to determine which paints I should get for my models, and I did that for the first 12 paints. So my first 12 Vallejo model color paints were the perfect blend that would allow me to paint my Uruk-hai battalion for War of the Ring, but my next 60 are just this random assortment. So you can tell I'm kind of just letting go, which I think is fun, and there's lots of really interesting colors in here, and I just got them last week, and so I haven't sorted them yet. But there's things like fluoros, and this is really cool turquoisey things, and yeah, I'm looking forward to sort of organizing these colors, getting maybe some kind of paint stand or paint here, I don't know. But yeah, that's my Vallejo mess that I've got to fix. What else? It's my brush cleaner, which took some tips from Les. Les did an awesome paint job. You know, man, thanks so much for the videos that you do. I can't thank you enough. I've been watching them and learning from them, and most of my purchases have been as a result of watching your videos. Here are my junk brushes that I use for... Actually, to be honest, I'm using them now. For some reason I decided to paint my first batch of models with my junk brushes, which aren't really junk. They're great, and they're presents from friends. But I have bought some Sable brushes, and if I zoom out, so this is my paint and glue and stuff area that needs cleaning. But if we look up here at the top of my shelf, you'll see that I've got my old paints. These are my Tamiya acrylics in their pots that dry really poorly. No, they dry in their pots and it makes it all gunked up. But that's the Tamiya acrylics that I used, and the colors might give you an indication of what I was using them for. I was using them for my Illidan Storm Rage action figure, and at which point I purchased a copy of White Dwarf, and because I needed some help with painting, and that led to this current situation where you see on the shelf all of these War of the Ring models sitting here waiting to be loved But I love looking at them. So it's not overwhelming for me right now to have these all on the shelf, unpainted, or some of them painted. It's just fun. So that's cool. I've got a couple of. Oh wow, I'm really all over the place here. Hang on, let's go back over here.